We have reached our last segment discussing about global economic analysis with Forextime. We're going to have another view from Jameel Ahmad, the Chief Market Analyst at Forextime Ltd or FXTM. And as we speak, you can just start Googling about what is actually FXTM. Well, I'm having you in person, so share with us more also what is actually FXTM and the main reason you come to Indonesia.
Okay, so Forextime, basically the main reason why I've come to Indonesia is because there's appetite to learn about the financial markets. And at Forextime, what we pride ourselves on is education. So there's appetite from Indonesia to talk about the markets and to find out what's going on and, you know, to basically become more educated. And this is what we specialize in as a broker. We want educated clients and we want people who are going to make informed investment decisions. So this is basically the main reason why there is appetite to be in Indonesia. There's high motivations for Indonesians to learn. They take education very seriously.
If I'm not mistaken, you have also earlier discussion here in Jakarta. Aside from this kind of appetite to learn, how optimistic Indonesian people in general, especially the trader, the one you have this kind of a dialogue with in terms of understanding the current global economic situation as well as its impact to Indonesia. How optimism are they?
How optimistic are the people? I think that one thing that I've found since I've arrived here is that people are concerned about the decline in the price of oil. There's a bit of uncertainty over what impact this is actually going to have on the Indonesian economy. Now we know that the decline in the price of oil and commodities has been one of the major factors in the decline of the rupiah. But actually until economic data starts coming through, we don't actually know how vulnerable the Indonesian economy is to these lower commodity prices.
So it's not going to be easily concluded or like sum up yet and talk about how vulnerable are we, to what level we can be very, very vulnerable toward this economy.
It's not going to be easy at all. Basically, the reasons why is because the price of commodities, if we look at crude oil particularly, the selling only paused last month at about $42. This is something actually that I anticipated as soon as the OPEC decision was announced in November, was that the price of oil would actually fall to $42.
All right. Jameel, before we close up our talk show, on your quick thought, what can be projected, what can be outlook and forecasted when we talk about gold and oil?
Okay, so crude oil, very interesting topic. I'm repeatedly being asked whether the price of oil can rebound. I noticed today that it did hit a yearly high, but that yearly high was also just at $56, which was previously seen as a bit of a resistance. Personally, I do not think the price of oil can rebound much further because the economic conditions have not changed. There's an oversupply in the markets of 2 to 3 million barrels, and because of this, there's a simple supply and demand equation, and it's repeatedly weighted in the favor of an oversupply, which is pressuring prices.
All right. Gold.
Now, gold. Now, this is something that's moved more volatile than usual over the first couple of months of the year. We had the Swiss National Bank decision to end the minimum exchange rate, where central bank, basically investors were looking for safe havens, and within 1 to 2 trading days, the price of gold shot up from $1,220 to $1,300. Since then, the price of gold has actually fallen because of dollar strength, all the way down to $11.40, which was a 4.5-year low, if I remember rightly. But basically now the price of gold over the next couple of months, I think it's going to range, and I think it's going to be quiet trading because traders basically really want to know when the Federal Reserve are going to raise interest rates. The Federal Reserve themselves are keeping quite cautious and they're being hesitant towards giving a certain time frame. So I think that actually until the Federal Reserve actually are more expressive towards when they will begin to raise interest rates, gold trading might be a little bit quieter.
All right. Jameel Ahmad, you are the Chief Market Analyst at Forextime Ltd or FXTM. Again, thank you so much. Really appreciate for your time. And we are so looking forward to have another occasion with FXTM specialists.
I'd just like to say thank you very much for having me. It's very nice to be in Jakarta, and I hope I can come back soon.
Best luck for you and FXTM. Thank you so much, Jameel.
Thank you.
Let's wrap up our talk show for this time. Hope to have you soon. Economic Buzz with other issues to bring up in the discussion. I'm Edwin Suryabrata, wishing you a best luck in doing your business today. Let's talk about your business in Ebuzz on your MNC business. We are the first business channel in Indonesia.